Hey, what's up, Johnny Walker? Long time no see. How you been? What's up, Gladys? I'm at Cliffside Park right now. Probably walk for a couple miles. I got to get my fat ass back in shape. I got big. I got big during this quarantine for the last, year and a half. It's about, hey, what's up, Movie Mike? It's about 60 degrees right now. It's beautiful. It's a little muddy, but yeah, it's beautiful. Really peaceful right now. It's a little windy, so you guys may hear some of that, but for the most part, it's beautiful out here. I haven't been out here since last summer. Looks like they've been doing some kind of cleaning up some of the brush and stuff out here. This is a park in Caledonia. This is where I grew up, out in this area. Movie Mike said, did I miss the Last of Us 2 streams? I got to get back into that, Mike. I got to be honest, man. When they killed Joel, that really ruined it for me, man. But I got to get back into that. Doggies are at home right now. It's a little bit too muddy yet still, but we had snow on the ground till about a week and a half ago. So everything's kind of melted right now. It's still very soft, and they'd get mud everywhere right now. So soon they'll be out here. So how you guys been? It looks totally different with no leaves. Everything looks barren. Movie Mike said, yeah, the COVID-15, like the freshman 15. Yeah, for sure. I could probably lose more than 15, to be honest with you guys, but that's my starting point. I'd like to lose 15 first and go from there. What the hell is this? They got some things hanging from the trees up here. It always reminds me of a Friday the 13th movie back here. And you guys will probably hear me breathing heavy, so you can joke on me about that if you want to. See how muddy it is over here? Mike said I try to walk at least 10K steps a day. That's great, Mike. See how muddy that is right there? Whew, almost fell. No pasta, no bread, no sugar. Yeah, I believe that. And those are 3 things I eat quite a bit of, and I got to start. They say if you want to lose weight, the first thing you got to do is set a diet for yourself. And that's the main part of a diet, of losing weight. Sticking to a diet. And then getting good exercise on top of that too. So today is day 1 for me. I got to quit smoking again. I started smoking again too, so. Mike said, seriously, I gave those up. Let me see, hold on, I got to go back. Gave those 3 things, I'd be to 140. Wow. I think when I graduated high school, I'm kind of tall, I'm 6'2". When I graduated high school, I was like 165. Now I'm way more than that. I'm at about 240 right now. I'll tell you guys that. And I would like to get down to 225. This is new. hell is this? An old pumpkin or something. You never know what you find out here. Maybe I'll find a treasure, a pot of gold or something. Johnny Walker said 6'2", 256, so we're pretty close, Johnny. We're in the same boat, man. It's kind of nice to have a little motivation too, you know. I don't know what my motivation is other than health, but Johnny said I was comfy this winter. Yeah, you and me both, man. How's work going for you, Johnny? I know you've been working some crazy hours. Last I talked to you, you were working like, hey, what's up, Mark? Yeah, it's been a while. I'll probably do these a little more often. I always delete my live streams, so these won't stay up. For one thing, the quality is usually usually not that good, I should say, but Johnny Walker said, surviving, man. These folks that don't work depend on me. Yeah, it's part of having a family, man. That's the hard part. It's not easy. Trying to raise kids and have a family, it's hard, you know, but especially nowadays. Mark said, not much, been working and really busy. You guys have to let me know how the quality is if it starts to cut out or get really pixelated or whatever. There's not really much I can do about it, but if it gets too bad, I'll have to end the stream. Oh, there's a puppy up here. Hi. It's a hot chick over here. Johnny said I was referring to the unemployed rate, but yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. There's a lot of that right now.
There we go. Go ahead.
Hey, puppy. All right, thanks.
Yep.
Cute little redhead walking her dog. I didn't want to get her on camera because some people don't like that, but there's a lot of fallen timber back here. They must have had some windstorms back here since last year. Yeah, jobs are becoming more and more available right now. So hopefully the unemployment rate will drop. We'll see. Things are starting to open up more and more, so that's a good sign. Mark said just had a really crazy snowstorm about a week ago. 3 feet of snow, holy cow. We had that about, let me see, we had about a month ago. We had 3 feet of snow like within a week span, but it's all gone now. I think today's the second day of spring, right? Or third day, something like that. Let's go take a look at the river down here. old farm tire axle, whole thing. I don't remember ever seeing that before. Probably from some old farm equipment from back in the day. I'm pretty sure there's no vehicles that come back here anymore. Hold on, Johnny, I missed your comment. Let me go back here really quick. Hey, what's up, Paulie? Oh, I missed Mike's too. Hold on, Mike said, yeah, as long as people start getting the vaccine and jobs start coming back, we should be closer to normal. Yeah, it seems like, you know, the vaccine's becoming more available. My parents are elderly and they've got both of their shots already, so that's good. So I think they're doing like the health workers and the elderly first. Johnny Walker said, can you tell me anything to convince me to buy Umbrella's release of Bad Boy Bubby? Well, I'll tell you this, Johnny. It's a movie so weird, you have to see it to believe it. I would buy it just so you can see it. And to be honest with you, I couldn't make it through the whole movie. And people have told me that I got to go back and give it another shot. Because there's some really weird, I'm not going to ruin it for you, there's some really weird things that go on in that movie. Mark said, from what I heard, the places I work for are going capacity July 4th. I believe it. I think they're about 75% now, at least in this area. I think Disney World is 75 now, right? Or they're going to it pretty soon. Paul said, I had my jab booster next 3 months. Good for you, man. I definitely recommend, I don't really get into politics and stuff here on this channel, but I definitely recommend the vaccination for anybody who's listening. If you're, I mean, do the right thing for everybody around you, your family, your parents, whoever. As soon as I can get it, I'll get it. Paul said, nice demon set you got from Arrow. Thank you. It's, I have a couple gripes about it, but it's a decent set. It's cool. It looks good. I popped in Demons 1 the other night, a couple nights ago. And it looks really, really, really good. I don't think it'll ever look better than that. It doesn't really need to, but it is a nice set. I think the packaging is a little bit weird for me, but see if I can get up this hill without blowing out a lung. Johnny Walker said, I got to get that Old Boy limited edition. I missed on that too, Johnny. That's another good movie. I had a DVD, really nice DVD box set of that years ago. That's a good cult classic. And Paul can tell you more about that. That's one of his favorite movies, right, Paul? Old Boy. Paul said, I'm concerned at the moment with China and Taiwan, the world has gone mad. Oh boy, what happened now? I missed it. Mike said, you see Arrow Academy is being folded into Arrow Video. I knew it was only a matter of time, Mike, to be honest with you. Arrow Academy has really nice releases, and I kind of compare it to like Criterion. But I don't think they have enough to stand on their own merit. So combining with Arrow Video, I think that would help them out, to me, in my opinion. Man, it just looks so weird back here without any vegetation or anything. Mike said I didn't really differentiate them anyway. I always keep them together in my collection all together, so it doesn't really matter to me. But yeah, they're both excellent companies. Paul said, yes, I had the Old Boy set, sold them. Oh, what's the one that you liked then, Paul? That was the other one, not Old Boy, but Battle Royale, right? Was that the one you liked? I can't remember. Battle Royale or Old Boy, one of those two I knew you had that you liked a lot. get up this hill here. Not too bad still, but that's a film. Check out this old ass tree. Look at this, man. All weather torn and beaten down. And that's where we're just down here. When I was a kid, I used to come down here and look for arrowheads. Hey, what's up, warrior? Afternoon stroll here, buddy. It's only, I think it's about 1 o'clock p.m. 1:30 maybe. Used to find a lot of washed out Indian artifacts down here. Arrowheads and stuff. Yeah, it does look like the tree from Poltergeist. I think I missed a comment here. Hold on a second. Johnny Walker said, watching you walk through those clearings makes me want to hang a few tree stands. Get some venison meat, huh? Venison jerky and sausage. That stuff is excellent, man. There's a lot of deer back here too, but you can't hunt in these forests here because it's these are parklands. You'll hear people shooting though sometimes. They're not supposed to. Deer jerky. That is some good stuff. I'll be honest though, I was never a hunter. My whole family hunted. Well, my grandfathers hunted. My cousins are hunters. But my dad, he used to when he was younger, but when he was raising me and my brother, we never got into it, so. How's the quality so far? Is it pixelating or anything? Movie Mike said, I only hunted a few years back in the 90s when I was a kid. Hey, what's up, Ing? I didn't even see you come in, man. Oh, there you are, okay. Right after Johnny Walker said deer jerky, Ing is in the house. What's up, buddy? All right, thanks, Mark. Hunting, yeah, I guess you could say it's a sport, but most people hunt to eat. And there's a lot of, like for example, there's chronic wasting disease in deer. And if they get too populated, they get sick and then they start dying off. So they encourage you to hunt, hunt some per year. I don't know what the number is, but, and then the wolves now, the wolf population, probably by you too, Mike, in Minnesota. And here in Wisconsin, the wolf population is becoming abundant. So they issued wolf hunting passes this year to kill wolves, which I could never do. I could never shoot a wolf. Those animals are beautiful. Ing said he's waiting for many movies from eBay. That's always a good feeling. Seeing the postman walk up to your door with a big armful of packages for you. Good feeling. Johnny said, don't kill it unless you eat it. Yeah, that's true. My cousins, when they hunt deer, every year they get deer. And they have it processed into jerky, sausage, and chops, all that stuff. And they make sure they use all the meat. And then they even give it to family members. So I get some every year too. And venison is pretty lean. It's not, I wouldn't say it's good for you, but it's not as bad as like pork. Warrior said, I love all creatures. I'm not vegan, but I hear you, Warrior. I would have a hard time doing it too, man. But like I said, it's got to be done though, because if the deer get sick and they start dying off by the thousands, or, you know, who knows. But Ink said he got some 88 films, Scream Factory, and Steelbooks. Nice. Christmas came either early or a little bit late. Hey, what's up, masters of the 80s? How you doing, man? Good to see you. I'm probably being really loud in the woods here. I think I heard other people across that bend over there. Hey, Dukes. Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't seen you since the Deacon St. James days, or Deacon St. John. What was it? St. John, I think. That was a great game. And you know, I gotta admit though that The Last of Us Part 2 is a great game too. I just got really, that kind of was a gut punch for me when Joel got killed. That was terrible, man. I'll get back into that soon. Maybe even tonight, I'm not sure. But soon. Get some of these old birch trees. You don't really see those too much around here. These birch trees are beautiful, but for some reason I don't know if it's because of the bark, the way it just kind of peels off. I'm not going to peel it, but you can see it right there, how it peels. And I think once the bugs get in there, it kills them. Movie Mike said, I hear you, man. I hated that they did that with Joel. I just didn't like the way they did it. You know, that was really, if it was going to be done, they could have did it a different way. But I mean, that really hurt, man. I know it's silly to take a game so serious, but I didn't even feel like playing anymore after that happened. I just felt like quitting. But Movie Mike said, but it's a great game. So I'll keep playing it, Mike. I'll start playing it again soon here. There's a squirrel nest up there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, it's very emotional, Mike, that's for sure. The Duke said, yeah, I've been waiting for you to stream again. Dukes, I don't know if you know, but I have a different channel now. I'm gaming on a different channel. I don't game on this channel anymore. And Movie Mike said it's seriously a misery porn game. I can see that already. Then so was Days Gone was very emotional. You know, there was a roller coaster of emotions in that game too. You laughed, you felt sick, you felt like crying, you know, you felt happy. Warrior Games said, I heard you have a gaming subject only channel. Yeah, it's called Dagon the King Killer. I can't type it in here right now. But if you ask Curious World, he could tell you about it. I think he popped in there once before. Ing said, did you play with Drunken Gamer? No, I have not yet. I haven't seen her since. I think I saw her like once or twice on my stream and that was it. Oh, you said, okay, Duke said, yeah, I'm subscribed. Okay, cool. Now, this is where I usually lost signal. I'm going to try it again, but this goes right up to the lake. Let's see if I can show you guys Lake Michigan. But I may lose signal. If I do, don't go anywhere, and I'm just going to back out, and then I'll reconnect back right here where I'm standing. So it just may get real fuzzy for a minute. I'm going to try it. So I think this is definitely worth a view if we can do it. Ooh, I could feel like cold breeze coming off the lake. It feels like it dropped 15, 20 degrees just walking toward the lake right here. See if I can get across here without breaking my neck. I don't care if I get a little wet. I just don't want to fall. All right. You guys still with me? We still got a connection. This is Lake Michigan. Johnny Walker said I gotta hop out for a bit. All right, Johnny. Hey, man, in case I don't see you anytime soon, it was really good to see you and talk to you, man. I hope I can talk to you again soon. Okay, I think I cut. Hopefully I'm back. Guys, let me know if I'm back. I had to hurry up and run back this way. Hopefully you got a chance to see the lake a little bit. Warrior Game says, is it always warm where you are? No, it gets very, very cold in the winter. Very, very cold. A lot of snow, a lot of ice. It's spring here now, so things are starting to thaw out. Let me see what Ing said. Sorry, had to get volume down. Playing Jurassic Park in the background. Playing the game or the movie? I haven't watched any of the Jurassic Park movies in years. They were good though. See, here's more of these birch trees. They get all messed up. Hey, what's up? Michael Faraday is in the house, guys. Let's welcome Michael. Good to see you, Mike. I took your advice and got that My Bloody Valentine steelbook. That's a beauty. If you guys don't have the My Bloody Valentine steelbook yet from Scream Factory, grab it. It's one of their best steelbooks. It's a 2-disc set, and you get the unrated version on disc 2. So, yes, sir. Thank you for the heads up on that. I think I still want to, I'm going to double dip, and I'm going to try to get the Blu-ray with the slipcover too. I think I'll keep the steelbook sealed, and then I'll watch the other edition. Everything looks so gray and murky back here, but this really is a beautiful park. It looks much better in the summer when everything's green and lush. This old tree. It's like the bark is just hanging there. Now we're coming up to like a swampy area. Everything is really muddy. See, this is why I did not bring the dogs, because they would have all this mud. They would be covered in head to toe in mud, and then they'd get in my car. So I'd have a car to clean up and 2 big ass dogs to clean up. It's a lot of work. Let's see, I missed a comment. Michael Faraday said, I was supposed to be working on our album, but I saw that We'll Walk for Views. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Masters of the 80s said, have you got the dogs with you? No, sir. I will soon, once everything kind of dries up. Like I was just saying, though, everything is so muddy and squishy back here that it would be a complete nightmare. They would literally get covered from head to toe in mud. And then they'd jump in my car would be full of mud. I'm sure they'd love to be out here, though. I'd love to have them out here, too. I like their company, but just not worth it for all that mud. So this is where we kind of came around up here at this little junction. We went left up here. So now we came in a big circle, and now we're gonna go right and we'll go to the field. It's pretty decent sized deer tracks right here. I don't know if you guys can see those or not. Pretty big. Hard to say how big, but it looks like an adult size. Oh, I don't think I'm going to continue this way. There's a lot of water up here. Years and years ago, back in the 1960s, way before I was even born, out in this area, they used to have Boy Scout camps, like little cottages. And these are some of the old roads. These were old dirt trail roads that they used to ride in on. But they've long been abandoned. Now they're just walking trails. Michael Faraday. Duke said it reminds me of where I grew up as a kid. Where was that, Dukes? Warrior Game said, do you have any pets? Yeah, I have 2 dogs. I have a Weimaraner. I think it's pronounced Weimaraner because it's a German breed. But yeah, she's 6 years old. And then I have a Vizsla, which is a Hungarian breed. They're both pointers. And she's 3. Yeah, Michael Faraday said, any Blair Witch sticks yet? If so, get the hell out of there. If I see Blair Witch sticks, I'd want to go see where. Take you guys along for my last broadcast. Ooh, that was a thorn bush. Right by the gonads too, real close. You don't ever want to get hit in the gonads with a thorn bush. I don't recommend it. Warrior Game said, gosh, Blair Witch the game is horrible. No, we're talking about the movie. Oh, Yorkshire. Yorkshire in the UK. So what do you know about Peter Sutcliffe? Dukes, you're about my age, right? Roughly, pretty close. I think we talked about that once before. I wrote a letter to the serial killer Peter Sutcliffe at Broadmoor Hospital, and I got a letter back from his lawyer asking me, basically, I have the letter still, I kept it, but he was like, why are you writing him? What exactly do you want? And I don't know if they thought I was looking for an interview or, you know, I'm not sure what they were thinking. Paul said, any Bigfoot in there? Just me, Paul. I'm a Bigfoot bloater right now. And Warrior Game said, there's a game based on the movie. You should play it. Okay, I'll check it out if it's any good. And Ing said, was Blair Witch a real story? Some people think it's real. Some people think it's fake. I'll let you be the judge of that. No, it was just a found footage movie, horror movie. I didn't really care too much for it. I thought it was okay. There was a lot of hype for it. But to me, it had too much shaky cam. And I can't watch those kind of movies. I get like, I don't know, start feeling sick when I see the camera shake the whole time. And then they show, you know, footage of her, like right up her nostril and snot's dripping out of her nose. I'm like, oh, I can't do this. But they made a lot of headlines because of its shock value back then. Now everybody wants to make a found footage movie. There's some pretty good found footage movies though. Troll was a good one. I think that's actually one of the better ones, if not the best one. Duke said he terrorized Yorkshire for 5 years. Yeah, he butchered a lot of people. He's still alive too. But he's in a mental ward, right? He's been in one since he was caught, I think. Faraday said, did you see the Netflix doc about Sutcliffe? I did not. I was rather underwhelmed, to be honest. Much of that has been public domain for years. Oh, Sutcliffe died? I could have swore he was still alive. Okay, but when I wrote him, that was like 20 years ago. He didn't write back. It was his lawyer. His doctor, or something like that. It was just very short and brief to the point. They were kind of like, basically, well, what exactly do you want? And I was like, I never wrote back. Never mind. He died recently, okay. I did not know that. But there was a time back like in the late 90s, I think it was, that I was writing to, somebody gave me a whole address booklet thing full of serial killers that you can write to. So I did write to quite a few of them. I wrote to Charles Manson, never got a response from him. Which I heard if you did get a response from him, it was probably fake anyways, because he had other people writing his letters for him. But I do have some. I had Richard Ramirez, who was the Night Stalker. He sent me a letter back. And he wanted me to send him naked pictures of girls, but which I did not. Damn, what is this? A big ass coyote or something? Sorry if that grossed you guys out, but I think that's a big coyote. Because I can see hair in the stool. Like if you killed a squirrel or a rabbit or something. Coyotes just usually eat their meals whole. So they poop out the bones and the fur and everything. Paul said Ian Huntley. Oh, so you just deleted it. So Ian Huntley something. Masters of the 80s said, where in Yorkshire are you from, Dukes? Duke said near Barnsley, small mining village. And Master of the 80s said, I'm from Wigan. Cool, guys. You guys are pretty close, huh? In proximity. Small world. See, there's still a little bit of snow out here, too. Just a little bit. A little bit more here. For the most part, everything's thawing out, though. I can feel the ground squishing under my feet. So in another couple of weeks, this will probably be pretty dry, start growing. Everything will start turning green again. Faraday said, I'm way down on the south coast, aka COVID Central. Where exactly is that, Mike? Are you near South End on Sea in that area? Or am I way off geographically? I'm ashamed to admit I don't really know too much about the geography of England or the UK. Hey, Ryan Herman is in the house. Damn, I haven't seen you in a year. How are you doing, man? It's really good to see you. A lot of good UK people here on the chat. Good to see. I want to go visit for like a month. I just want to go hang out in anywhere in the UK for like a month. Herman said, really good. Just busy as hell with working kids. How about you? About the same, Ryan. We were talking about you about like, I don't know, a couple months ago. Me and Donato were like, where the hell's Ryan Herman been, man? Haven't seen him in a long time. I'm not on Facebook anymore either, Ryan, just in case you were wondering. You probably didn't even notice, but yeah, I'm not on Facebook anymore. I can still be reached through Messenger. I kept Messenger, but I'm all done with Facebook. Facebook sucks. Too much crap on there. I was tired of reading all that stuff every day. Just arguing and false news and all kinds of crap. I feel much, much better in my life without that stuff. That's one place I really want to visit though, Masters of the 80s. Master of the 80s said if you're visiting the UK, stay away from London. It's just a tourist trap. I just want to visit for like a day or two just to kind of walk around and see things there. See that London is very popular here in the US. A lot of Americans are really fascinated by England and, you know, the royal family, and it's just one place I would love to see. So I would have to spend at least one day there, maybe two, just to take it in. Michael Faraday said, I deleted Facebook, incredibly toxic, and I've been 1,000 times more productive away from it. Good for you, Mike. Me too. Paul said, I like to go to California. That's another beautiful place. That's a tourist trap too, but it's definitely worth a visit. It's beautiful. So much history in Hollywood, you know, in California, I should say, but the Duke said, oh, true masters go up north. People are much more friendly. California. Master of the 80s said it's worth a couple of days there, but there are better cities. Well, hell, if I ever go out there, I'll let you guys know. Maybe I can meet up with some of you guys out there, and maybe you can tell me where to go, or maybe we can meet up for a pint and a dinner or something. Do a little sightseeing. That'd be cool. Really, really squishy back in here. The Wizard. You talking about Ozzy? The song by Ozzy Osbourne, The Wizard? Or was that Black Sabbath? Same thing. Yeah, Facebook has an agenda, that's for sure. Facebook definitely has an agenda. Oh, The Wizard. You talking about Bakshi's Wizards, or The Wizard with who was that? Roy Scheider? Maybe it wasn't Roy Scheider. The Duke said, go to York. Beautiful city and lots of history. Paul said, I want to go on the Bigfoot Trail. There was another found footage movie about that out there. It's called the Lost Coast Tapes or something like that. Bigfoot out west. Oh, so much for dry shoes. Long as my shorts are dry, I'm good. but my shoes are toast right now. Let's see if I missed a comment. York is great. I have to keep that in mind. Oh, did you know, Ing, that you can send Eric Roberts anything that you want signed, or you can just write him an email and he'll send you something for free? So I was going to send him the insert for Runaway Train and have Eric Roberts sign that. I haven't done it yet, though. I have his email. He was sending everything for free. He was even paying to ship it, so you didn't have to send him an envelope or anything, which I thought was pretty cool. Shoes. Eric Roberts. In case you guys are wondering, that's a line from Runaway Train. Eric Roberts was running through the snow and he wasn't wearing any shoes. Duke said, I did my army training in York. It's a great night out. Michael Faraday said, I'm not a found footage hater, but it's a subgenre of dire need of overhaul. There's only a couple good ones. I think we were just talking about that earlier. After Blair Witch had all that success, and it was kind of overrated, in my opinion. But it was a pioneer, you know, so everybody wanted to do a found footage movie, and most of them were terrible. Some were good. I think Troll is my favorite one, though. The one that was filmed in Norway. That was pretty good. Oh, sorry, Herman. Ryan Herman said, I think you missed my message, but I haven't been on Facebook either since July or August. So toxic as well. I got to get back to work, Todd. Nice hearing from you. Hey, it was always good to hear from you, Ryan. Don't be a stranger, man. Movie Mike said, I remember being in high school when Blair Witch came out. Troll Hunter, that's what it was, Ang. You're right. Troll Hunter, I'm sorry. I think I said Troll. It was Troll Hunter. And Michael Faraday said, I'd say Wreck is my favorite. There was a remake of that, right? You're talking about the original. Was it a Japanese movie? And then they remade it in America or something? I still have yet to see that one, but I'm aware of it. Wreck and Wreck 2 are great. I'll have to check those out. I never owned them. I have like over 4,000 movies in my collection, and I don't have Wreck or Wreck 2, and I gotta rectify that. Hey, see what I did there? Oh, it's Spanish. Okay. All right, I'll have to check it out. I'll have to add that to the list. I think I was thinking of Quarantine. Was that the one that was Japanese and was remade? I don't know. Look at this now. I'm already wet. Might as well just... Oh, Quarantine is the US remake of Wreck. Okay. See, that's why I got you guys here. I call you guys the throbbing brain, because if I make a mistake or if I don't know, somebody will know. Somebody always knows. Oh, the remake is pretty bad, huh? All right, good to know that too, because I will avoid it. So you're saying it looks like that? Ew. I'm sorry, guys. There's something wrong with me. I keep showing you the poop on the trail. I'm not going to do that anymore. And Mike say it's soulless, shot-for-shot remake. Wow. All right, I'll avoid it. I'll get the Spanish one, Wreck, and I'll watch it, and I'll let you guys know. Did any big label put that out? Is there like a collector's edition of it, or Scream Factory with a slipcover or something? If so, that's what I'll probably pick up. If it's that highly recommended, I'll just buy it. Really? See, I fell behind on a lot of this stuff. Movie Mike said Scream Factory has a nice set of all 4 films of Rec. Wow. I did not know that. Over the past year and a half, I really kind of fell out of the loop of what's been released and what's coming out. It's not that I lost interest, I don't know why. Not as much money to spend, I suppose. Michael Fairday said the last few minutes of Rec is the only time in years I actually yelped in fear. Now I could picture you yelping. Now I definitely got to watch it. What's back here? I can't tell if this is a deer trail or man-made. Let's take a walk. Oh, it's man-made. I can see footprints. Sometimes the deer, if they keep cutting through an area, they actually make a little trail that looks like a human trail, but it's just like a little deer trail, a little deer path. But this one's definitely man-made, it looks like. We're coming up, oh shit, there's a guy walking his dog over there. Hello. You could come through. Yeah, just recording a little video on YouTube. How you doing, pup?
Down that way.
What's that?
Saw my first butterflies.
Oh, really?
About a quarter mile.
I saw a couple robins already. Hey, bud.
I've been seeing the robins since February.
Oh, okay.
They came to my hawthorn trees and ate all the berries.
Oh,
that were
really?
left over.
Cool. Hey, bud, he's a good
I was
dog.
surprised to see butterflies already.
You guys want to see this puppy? I got a live stream going.
I'm sorry.
No, that's
It
okay.
stinks that you're-
Oh,
you're gonna have to-
I have 2 dogs of my own. Don't worry about it.
This dog is a bad soul.
What's his name?
I call him Magoo,
Magoo, okay.
or Goo for short. Magoo, because he walks like Mr. Magoo drives.
Oh, yeah.
Wherever his nose goes, that's where we go.
Well, he looks like he's pretty well trained.
Not really, but I've been working on it for 10 years.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too, man. Take care. All right, cool. Let's see if hopefully I won't lose connection here. But I'll give you guys another look at the lake. It is one of the 5 Great Lakes. This is Lake Michigan. And down over this way is a power plant. And you can see that. It's a coal burning plant in Oak Creek. I'm currently in Caledonia. And that probably looks like it's pretty close, but it's about a good 20 miles away. That power plant is huge. Yeah, pretty mucky back here. Oh, I love music, Michael Faraday. I have a wide range of things that I like, but there are a couple of things I don't like, and I don't really want to offend anybody, but I'm not really crazy about rap music. I like everything from Johnny Cash to Metallica to Frank Sinatra. I mean, I have a wide range of music that I love. I just can't do rap music. There were certain songs back in the day, a couple songs that Eminem had. I watched that movie 8 Mile, and he had that song Lose Yourself. I thought that was pretty good for a rap song, but all that shooting and bitches and I don't know. I don't want to offend anybody who's a rap music fan here, so. You know what, Mike, I'll be honest with you. I wouldn't say I'm a fan of Taylor Swift or Katy Perry, but they do have a couple of songs, because you have to realize I have 2 daughters. So I listen to a lot of music. And, you know, even you guys are going to probably give me a thumbs down here or maybe even log off, but there was even some Justin Bieber stuff that was not that bad. I would never buy it, but I got to give credit where it's due, you know. And having kids, you got to listen to that stuff. And Katy Perry and Taylor Swift are both pretty hot too, so. Movie Mike said my wife is a fan of them, so I hear, yeah. So you're in the same boat. Same boat as me. Sometimes you have to kind of give in a little bit to make everybody happy. You know, you can't be selfish and only listen to what you like, but. So I listened to a lot of music over my years that I didn't really want to, but after hearing things a couple times, it's not bad, you know. But I will say this, though. My wheelhouse, my favorite era of rock or of music was 60s and 70s rock, like Pink Floyd, Beatles, Zeppelin, Bad Company, stuff like that. That's the stuff that I really, really enjoy. If you guys are fans of music, of any kind of music, there's a channel you guys should check out here. Maybe you are already. I think the guy has like 1.5 million or 2 million subscribers. His name is Rick Beato, Beato, Beato. His channel is amazing. He's really, really good. Even if you don't want to sub to him, just go watch one of his videos and he'll probably lure you in. You'll become a fan. It's good stuff. Oh, Ariana Grande. She's another hottie. Michael Faraday said, my daughter is 16 and hopelessly addicted to Ariana Grande, Pink Floyd. You know, I was surfing through YouTube a couple nights ago, and I was watching a Pink Floyd concert. I think it was only from a couple years ago, but it was David Gilmour, and Roger Waters wasn't there. It was just David Gilmour, and they were doing Comfortably Numb, and they had that laser show, and he's got to be in his mid-70s, I would say. I'm not sure, but David Gilmour can still wail on the guitar. That guy he's phenomenal. He's just the best. Movie Mike said, I was that dumb grunge kid. My favorite bands were Nirvana, Green Day, Bush. Who wasn't back then, Mike? Those were great. I went to a concert around that time. It was called New Rock Fest here in Milwaukee on the Summerfest grounds. I think it was about 95 somewhere. And a lot of these bands were there. Stone Temple Pilots. And this was kind of when they were, you know, starting to get popular. So they weren't really charging an arm and a leg for the concert at that time. I got to see some really good music back then. Dukes, I didn't say I'm a fan of Bieber. Far from it, but I'm just saying he's got a good voice, man, and you know, I give credit where it's due. That dude's he's making some money. He's doing a good job. Now, I'll tell you, I'll never buy any of his albums or anything, but when you have two little girls growing up, they're not little anymore, but they were little when Bieber Fever was popular, I guess, and so it was on the radio all the time. So I had no choice but to listen to it. Punk and ska promotions. I liked some punk too back in the... See, I'm an old guy. I think I'm older than you guys. I just turned 47 on March 20th. So I grew up with like Suicidal Tendencies, Corrosion of Conformity, stuff like that back in the day. DRI, Dirty Rotten Imbeciles. There was a lot of skateboarding and punk music back then. That was in the 80s. Like the early 80s, like 83, 84. Master of the 80s said he's 44, so we're in the same ballpark. I think Paul, he's about our age. There's another tree squirrel nest, right? I don't know if you guys can see that. Michael Faraday said, I wish I was still 47. Man, I wish I was like in my 20s, Mike. I can't believe how fast time is going. I think I missed one here from Ing. Ing Arrow Throughhead said, I think it was 2016 they had that concert. You're probably right. That was really good. If you're ever bored, even if you're not bored, if you just want to see fantastic music and see David Gilmour still play the guitar, probably as good or better than anybody still today, go check that concert out on YouTube. You don't have to watch the whole concert. They have the songs broken up in videos, so you can watch like 3-4 minutes at a crack if you want. Comfortably Numb was phenomenal. It's one of the best solos too in that song. Oh, looks like we're stuck here. Turn around. Go back this way. Duke said he's nearly retired. I still have about probably, because I'm divorced now, so I lost half of my pension. And this was a while ago, so it's nothing new. But I'll probably have to work till I'm 65. So I still have a good 18 years left. Michael Faraday said, I just hit 53, but still 11 in my head. Yeah, you're only as only as old as you feel, right, Mike? Something like that. I think I screwed that up. Paul M. said, happy late returns, Todd. I'm 61, May 1st. Wow. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate that. Yeah, these years are really going fast the older you get. I can't believe, I swear I was only 46 for a couple months. Here I am 47 now. What are you gonna do? You can't stop Father Time, right? What is this over here now? Looks like somebody made some kind of a makeshift fort or something back here, a duck blind maybe, or a deer shack thing. What the hell is that? Duke said 55 and I'm done. Really? Nice. You mean you're done? You don't have to work anymore? You retired early. Good for you, man. You must be good with your money. That's important. I would have been able to retire at 59 if I didn't get divorced, I think. 59 and a half. You can pull from your pension without any penalties. What the heck is this, man? They got like booby traps or something, and is this about as close to the Blair Witch as we're gonna see today? I don't know. I just don't want to step on any nails or anything. You never know. These young kids are crazy. Probably got nails or something sticking out. I don't know if they planned on spending the night out here, but this will be a crazy, spooky ass place right in the swamp right here. Probably looking for Bigfoot. And there's a bag over here. Let's see what's in the bag. Probably beer cans. I'm afraid to look in there. No, it's just like a garbage bag or something. I don't really want to touch it. I'm not going to touch it, but maybe you guys can see what's in there better than I can. I don't know. It looks like it's just trash. Looks like there's an empty bottle and some stuff. I'm going to leave that alone. I don't feel like touching stuff. I'm not a germaphobe. I just don't feel like touching that strange stuff like that. starting to hear things. I could have swore I just heard really heavy breathing. I don't know if it was from a dog or what. I want to get bit by a dog out here. Michael Faraday said, sadly, I've got to get back to work, but hopefully at some point I can share some of my band music with you. Hey, Mike, if you want to, you can always message me at, what do you call it, Messenger. I'm just Todd E. Walnut, same as here. But yeah, it's always good to talk to you, man. He said, if you love Floyd, I think you'll dig it. Cool, yeah, definitely. All the best to you, Todd. Take care. You too, Mike. Always good to talk to you, man. Hey, reach out anytime. There's another. Well, you could email me at the letter T. This is my real name, so it's T and my last